Hello, SquirrelTribe. So listen, y'all, I just saw this video of Rosie O'Donnell, which number one, Rosie has aged significantly since she used to have her own little talk show and was in A League of Their Own, which I know I shouldn't, but technically I still love that movie. Despite all the people that are in it, it's still a really good movie. But Rosie, she has the probably largest case of TDS outside of the women, the hags from The View. And she posted this video that says, black out the system, black out the system. I'm not going to play it because we don't really want to hear her voice, but this is her little video, just telling people to black out the system, right? And so then, of course, you're curious, so like, what the hell does that mean? So you go looking things up to try to figure out exactly what black out the system means. And according to this, her whole thing is, so it is a preface or right like before a protest movement that's calling basically for a general strikeout on September 17th, 2025, which is considered Constitution Day. So September 17th, 2025, Rosie O'Donnell has jumped onto social media to tell everybody that they need to skip work, avoid spending, meaning no shopping, no gas, no travel, go offline as an economic boycott against systemic injustices and government policies. And every time I see something like this, my first thought is, are you retarded? Do you not understand what you are doing to yourself? If you just don't show up for work on September 17th, you have the very real possibility of getting laid off, getting fired, getting some sort of strike against you, depending on where you work, getting less hours in the future because now you're not exactly considered reliable. Like, she's technically trying to hurt the same people that she's trying to convince to hurt the economy. Why does convincing people to skip work, not spend money, not travel, not do any of these things, why do they think that this is a good thing? It's not like they're going to do this for one day and then people are going to go, oh no, look what Trump has done to the economy. Let's take him out and move somebody else in. That's not how it works. All you're going to do is fuck up the economy for like a day, right? Like a day. But you're going to hurt yourselves more than anything because, number one, not everybody's going to fall in line with it. Remember the whole boycott Target because they got rid of DEI, boycott this, boycott that. A lot of things did not pan out the way they expected to. Now, Target did get hit pretty significantly. They had a drop in revenue, I think, for the first week or two after they got rid of the DEI practices that they had in place. But then it started picking back up from people who are like, oh, I can shop at Target again because they got rid of their DEI practices. The whole thing is absolutely ridiculous to me. So September 17th, what I hear is that there will be less traffic when I want to go out and go do something. The line will be shorter at wherever I happen to be, whether it's Publix, Walmart, the gas station, whatever you want to do there. If I show up to work or you show up to work, you're probably going to be remembered as the person who did show up versus the person who did not show up. So that's a plus for you in the future if you're trying to get more hours, move up a notch, whatever else. And you're going to see a bunch of people on September 17th that look like they have, what's the phrase, pie on the face, right? I think it's the phrase pie on the face. If you are dumb enough to take your advice from Rosie O'Donnell, you're going to get what you deserve because Rosie O'Donnell at no point in time should be telling anybody what to do with themselves. She has a son who thinks it's a daughter or a daughter who thinks it's a son. There's a lot of drug use. There's all kinds of stuff there. She's not exactly living the best life, in my opinion. Yeah, she might have some money from her TV shows and whatnot, but that doesn't really make it doesn't really mean it's a good life. You have a lot of issues going on there, lady. So for her to sit there and make this whole blackout, what did they say? Black out the system? Ma'am, it's not going to work. The system will still be up and running because not everybody's going to do the dumb things that you are suggesting. And on September 18th, they go right back to work. They go right back to buying gas and food and whatever else. So what's the point behind all of this? You can try to sow division. You can try to make people do these stupid protests and fall in line, and nothing really works for them. So this feels like a wasted attempt on Miss O'Donnell's part. And I don't really think it's going to do very well for the people who decide that they want to follow the leader and do this whole blackout whatever on September 17th. But I will be paying attention to September 17th, as should you, because like I said, Should be a really easy day to get to work and get back home because the traffic might be a little bit lighter. And no lines at the store. So to me, that's a win-win. Anyway, that's all for now. Love y'all. Goodbye.